I just wanted to bring you a short video today about something that just happened here recently last night. We had another tragic accident on the freeway. Wrong way driver. We're not sure if the driver was killed or the innocent party driving the right way was killed. But this happens here quite on a regular basis, several times a year. We get people that are driving the wrong way on the freeway, and it results in somebody being killed. And it's absolutely horrible. Horrible. If we look at this story, this other story, it mentions that there was another person that was arrested. Fortunately, didn't kill anyone, didn't cause any accidents for driving the wrong way on another section of the freeway here in Phoenix. They're going to test them to see if they were impaired. Now, when I say, or they say impaired, you know and I know what they're talking about. They're talking about somebody who probably smoked some marijuana and got behind the wheel. Or maybe they snorted a little cocaine and got behind the wheel. No, that's not what you're thinking, and that's not what I'm thinking, and that's generally not what happens. What happens is somebody drinks alcohol, gets behind the wheel, and drives the wrong way, and ends up killing someone. It's absolutely horrible. Reading the comments on this particular story, there are people that say that, look, during the day I'm sober and it's daylight, I can make the mistake and get on the wrong ramp, going the wrong way, because of the way the ramps are designed and the roads are designed. And there might be some truth to that. I know personally I have to pay attention while I'm driving. But what happens is that people, usually at night, usually early in the morning, been out drinking too much, get behind the wheel, drive the wrong way, and end up killing somebody. I don't really want to talk to you today about that. But going forward, let me just say this. I don't condone the use of alcohol or drugs, illegal drugs, at all. I, in my life, have never, ever used any alcohol or drugs. That's right. Even as a kid, I never drank alcohol. I never smoked a cigarette. I never took any illegal drugs. Even before I was a Christian, I never did that, even though my classmates did it. Even though there was peer pressure to do it, I never fell for it. I never wanted to get involved with it. I am so thankful that I never did that. So thankful. And even to this day, of course, the closest I ever get to alcohol is, and it's been years since I've done it, is maybe take some NyQuil that has alcohol in it. That's it. But I've never used it. I don't condone it. But here's the thing. Do you have the right to drink alcohol? Sure. Yeah. Do you have the right to use cocaine? Absolutely. Do you have the right to smoke marijuana? You certainly do, if the state allows it. See, here's the problem. Here's the hypocrisy. The federal government has had a war on drugs for over 50 years. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's not their job. Let me just say this. It's not in the Constitution. The founders, when they created the federal government, didn't write into the Constitution that the new government they were creating had the power over anything you put in your mouth, whether it be food or medicine. It's not there. That power is reserved for the states. Now, if the state of Arizona wants to tomorrow try to pass legislation to ban alcohol in the state, I give them my full support because I don't agree with it. I don't like it. But do they have the right to do that? Yes, they do. Would it pass? No, it would not. And if it did, what would happen? You would create an underground crime wave, just like you have now with drugs. People are going to get it if they want it. If you want to drink and get drunk and blow your brains out with alcohol, go ahead. If you want to do that with cocaine, go ahead. You have the right to do that. You harm anybody, you're going to pay a price for it. Sometimes you should pay a price with your life. But we don't even do that. So let's look at the hypocrisy here. Alcohol, if it was invented today, if it had never been heard of until today, it would be classified as a Schedule II drug because it affects you personally, it can affect your mind, and become addictive. You see the list here? Look at the list. Look at the list of Schedule II drugs. Do you see alcohol on that list? Does alcohol do those things? Of course it does. Of course it does. Why isn't it on the list? Because the government makes money off of it. Because the people want it. The people want this stuff too, but the feds say, oh, no, you can't have it. We see the failure of the war of drugs. If the state of California said, we want to allow alcohol, heroin, cocaine, marijuana, anything to be sold at the CVS store in downtown Los Angeles, they have the right to do that. It used to be that way over 100 years ago. You could go into a drugstore and buy cocaine. You could buy opium products. If you wanted to go in and blow your brains out on opium products, go ahead and help yourself. It's a free country. You harm me or my family, you're going to pay a price. You break the law, you're going to pay a price for it. Sometimes you should pay a price with your life. The hypocrisy we have. Hypocrisy. You can go out and kill somebody on the roadway, and we're not going to get rid of alcohol or even bring it up because we make money off of it, the state does, and people want it. It would be a futile effort to get rid of it, and they're right. All right? This is the price of freedom we have in this country. Same with guns. Guns kill people, yes, but we have a right to have guns. And that's just the way it is. So, should we have alcohol and cocaine and stuff at the drugstore downtown? Sure. Absolutely. If you want it, help yourself. Look at here. In 1919, they passed an amendment, the 18th Amendment, to stop the sale and manufacture of alcohol. It didn't work. It created an underground crime wave, just like we have with drugs. They finally gave up in 1933. They overturned it. Said it was a mistake. Go ahead. We're just going to tax it, make money off of it. My hometown, excuse me, my hometown in Kentucky used to be up over the years, the decades, the centuries, they've had ups and downs on alcohol. Recently, they've changed the law. Before, you couldn't buy alcohol by the drink. Now you can because of corruption. So who makes money off of that? Well, the alcohol seller makes money off of that. The lawyers make money off of it because of the destruction of the home and the deaths caused by alcohol and things like that. The cemetery sells more grave sites. Everybody's making money off of it. And people want it, so we're going to have it. That's the hypocrisy with this whole thing. That's hypocrisy. Look, folks, if you want to do it, help yourself. I don't want to do it. If somebody wants to stop it, if they can do it, fine. You're going to help some people, but the people who want it are going to get it anyway. So I don't think you probably should pass laws against it. Anything you put in your mouth, it's your right and responsibility. Now, I know that's an oddball position, but that's the position I take on it. I don't want government intrusion on things that affect me personally like that. It's my choice. So, we're sorry about those that were killed with wrong-way drivers. It's absolutely horrible. We pray for their families, the people who have lost loved ones, that they see their need of Christ and see their need of salvation. We pray for that. Have a great day.